Yo, what's up guys? Back with another chess video, and this one was crazy guys. This one was wild. As you can see, both me and my opponent made terrible mistakes and blunders and inaccuracies. But this is a very low elo chess game, you know. I'm only 576 and he's barely over 600. So yeah, there's that out the way, you know. We both suck. So yes, this was a crazy game, but it was very intense and it was fun. And this was kind of important to me just because he was over 600, and I needed those elo points because it was a few if I beat him. So yeah, man. I guess let's go ahead and start with the analysis. Okay, so here, let me take this off too. He starts off with pawn e4. I always like to start off with the Scandinavian opening. I just feel most comfortable with that. Brings out his knight out to f3. You can see the computer does not like that. I bring out my knight to f6. He goes in the middle, and then boom, I had a free pawn there, so it's like that. He brought his knight out to c3. I brought my pawn up just to kind of establish more of the center there. He does end up taking, but then I take right back. And then he brings his bishop out to b5. And then I made this is my first kind of big mistake that leads to losing position for a while. I bring my knight out to e6, which was a terrible mistake. My reasoning behind this was just, you know, I take, but fortunately I totally did not see this knight out here just hanging out. I mean, I'm so dumb sometimes, but yes, I didn't see this, so he took. Damn, loud ass car. He took, and then I took, but then I didn't realize after this that there's this. So yeah, actually, yeah, I did not do that. I brought my bishop out to kind of you know, just in case he didn't see that, you know, forget to move. He obviously wasn't gonna forget to move, but yeah, just kind of get my bishop out into play as well. He does take my rook, and then I end up taking back. So I'm down 2 points at this point, and I'm down 2 points, and I'm down a rook. So I'm a little nervous. I'm kind of damn, I don't know. I mean, I guess I got 2 pawns out. I got a bishop out, so I'm in a little bit better position with my pieces, I guess. But I am down a rook, and yeah, that's not good. So I was a little nervous here. So yeah, he continues with pawn e3. I bring my bishop out to c6. He takes. I take back. And then yeah, man, here's where it lined up perfectly for me, because I actually had an opportunity to get these and eventually maybe even get a checkmate, you know. So this was very exciting. He does end up castling, and this was really dumb. This was really dumb by him, because essentially he's just like caging up his king, and I got these attacks going right here on this diagonal. So yeah, this was a very stupid move, but we made a lot of goofy mistakes, so it's all good. I end up taking, so that's perfect. He moves his rook out the way, and dude, oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I could have ended this game so much sooner if I would have just seen this. Okay, so I should have gone here, you know. He probably would have stayed, and then if I would have gone here, if you would have moved here, let's say, I could have checkmated him. So this was my first checkmate that I missed. Actually, let me go back. Okay, so yeah, this only works if he stays right there. So yeah, let's say he, like, I don't know, he would have like maybe gone here or something, right? He would have missed the move the king. This was my first checkmate that I missed, man. Oh, I feel so dumb. So he does move the king, and instead of following through with my queen, well, that's not what I do. Instead of following through with my queen, I end up going bishop to g5. Wait, no. Damn, what the heck? Okay, instead of following through, I end up making this mistake. I bring out my bishop to d6, and then he brings out his bishop to g5. I bring my queen out to g5, brings his queen over. Okay, this was my second mistake I made. I did not see this rook here. My reasoning behind this was just, you know, put this here, take, and I could take the queen. But I didn't see the rook, so I wasn't in an advantage. I had the advantage, I would say, here, but then as soon as this happened, I lost my advantage, and yeah, had to get my queen out of there. Brings his rook over. I bring my queen up, take the free pawn, attacks my queen with his rook, bring my queen down to g6, not forking, but oh yeah, is it forking? No, not forking. Pinning the bishop to the queen. He brings his pawn down, so now I can't take the bishop because yeah, I'm gonna die to that. I go up, go up with the pawn, kicking out the queen. She goes to d5. I castle finally, like late as fuck. He brings his queen down to a7 or a1, my bad, which was a mistake. I bring out my queen to f5. He brings down his pawn to b3. I check the king to g4. I was kind of trying to go around to kind of, well, yeah, I wanted to, the king was still kind of like stuck here, so this was my opportunity to strike. So he moves over. I bring my my pawn up to f6, kind of, or not f6, to f3, kicking out the bishop here. He brings down his pawn, and this was perfect because I could just take, because there was nothing protecting that pawn. So that was another goofy mistake by him, and now I'm attacking this bishop and I'm checking the king here, so he has to move, which he does. He brings out his or he doesn't bring out. I move up my pawn to g5, which I made a complete mistake here. I blundered. I didn't blunder, so I did it, and then he takes back. But yeah, this is I made another mistake here. I could have won, or not won, but I could have almost I could have had a better position here. So I bring my queen up to f9. He gets his king out the way, and instead of or actually instead of taking, what I should have done was this. If I would have checked the king right here, he would have had to it would have been checkmate right there. Yep. If I would have just done that, that would have been checkmate. Here, check, that would have been it. I mean, I guess he could have gone here. So yeah, that would have been his next move. But then I could have just gone like here or something, and yeah, you know, boom, boom. Or not even, because he would have took my rook. Yeah. Well, I would have just moved my queen up, and then this would have been checkmate. Yeah, this would have been checkmate. My bad. Yeah, no, not the other one. But yeah, unfortunately, I took the bishop, took that. He took back my pawn. I moved up, checked him. He moved out the way. I finally decided to make this move, but at this point, he could just move out the way again. I took the rook as that was free. He brought his rook down. So yeah, I was getting kind of nervous here as well, because I had to like be careful, because if he gets his rook, if he somehow manages, or I mess up and move my rook out of the way, he can checkmate me here if he does the right moves. So we're kind of in a similar position here. And again, right here, I believe was it my turn here? Oh yeah, I think I made another mistake here. Okay, so instead of moving my my bishop here, what I could have done is this. I missed another checkmate right there. God, I'm so dumb, bro. Like, I literally had this open the whole entire time. So this whole time we made all these moves. Like, I was so worried about this rook and this queen here. Like, oh shoot, I gotta not move my bishop or my rook, or else they're gonna checkmate me. When I had a literally open checkmate the whole time. So yeah, looking back, bro, that was I cringe at that. But hey, that's how we played it. That's how we played it. I moved my bishop, or that's how I played it, I should say. I moved my bishop over to c3. He brings in his queen, attacking my bishop as well. I move up my queen, checking the king, and also guarding my bishop here from the queen there. But yeah, he can just do that. And then I finally realized, like, wait a minute, I have a checkmate here. I could do something. So before, you know, he starts going down, and then it just becomes harder for me to get a checkmate, I bring my bishop up. And here I had to be very careful how I maneuver my king, because if I went here, I couldn't go here. And if I would have, like, well, I guess I only had one move, right, which was here. Yeah. And I took obviously. But yeah, here for example, like if I would have like gone this way, I would have been screwed, because then he would have just gone this way, checked me. I would have had to move out the way. He would have took my my rook. So yeah, and if I would have moved here, well, I couldn't move here because of this rook here. So I had to be careful. So I just moved back, and he made a mistake here. So this was the beginning of the end for him. If he would have moved his queen here, well, I guess he couldn't have moved her there because I would have gotten it. But like, if he would have moved his queen here, for example, you know, I would have had to move back, or I would have moved out the way. Or actually, that would have been, yeah, I would have had to move out the way. He could have checkmated me here because I literally had no escape, right? But yeah, thankfully, he did not see that. So he also had an opportunity to get my ass, bro. Like, that's crazy. He could have really done that, and then boom, got me. But yeah, he didn't see that. But also, I saw my checkmate first, thankfully. So yeah, he moved out the way, and I moved my queen down, forcing him to move the king up, because that's all he had. And then boom, that's game, baby. He brings up his rook. I take the rook, checkmate. I win. Yes, that was insane, guys. That was a really crappy game by two low elo chess players. But hey, it was a lot of fun, and I ended up getting the dub. So yeah, that was nice. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Take care. Peace.